I'm gonna work on one at a time. That's all we're doing.
Okay, but I'm here right now.
My love. That's fine. Howdy folks, welcome to my messy garage. Sorry, we use it as a garage and nothing else, so it's really messy. Today is Sunday and we are home because we were at the bus yesterday. I barely filmed any of the bus yesterday because it was too hot. I literally at points, there was like so much sweat dripping down my face. It was too hot, but I put a caulk line around the whole floor of the bus. I also started breaking apart pallets. Also, you can hear my husband mowing, and I once again don't have my mic on, so I'm sorry. You'd think after 14 episodes I would know how to do this. I don't. I'm making it up as I go. But yeah, put a caulk line. Glenn was doing the oil line down below. He also got the exhaust all hooked back up, and he got an exhaust tip back on the end. And I started ripping apart pallets. I got 3 pallets ripped apart. My mother-in-law did come over and start sanding for me, which was very nice of her. She broke in my new sander for me. It was very, very nice of her. And we got a little bit of Sikaflex in that window that is still leaking. We're gonna try that first before we actually go around and just like seal it shut. That's one of the emergency windows. But we're home. Glenn is out mowing. He's gonna do the whole yard. So I figured while he did that, I would feed the birds, but also continue working with pallets. And I don't know, you can kind of see it, this shelf right here, it's real wood, and I'm gonna see if I can like sand it down, break it apart, and use it for my bus build, because it's real wood, and like free real wood is great. So we're gonna try. I don't know if it'll work. I have the sander over there. I'm just gonna like try it, but we'll see what we get up to. Welcome to episode 14. Enjoy. Remember how I said I was going to feed the birds? Immediately got derailed and started sanding this. I was just too excited and I wanted to see what it looked like when I sanded it down. So I went straight to that, and I did eventually feed the birds and the hummingbirds. So don't worry about our birds. So this is what the shelf like originally looked like. It's actually quite, I don't know if it was through a fire or something, but this is kind of what's underneath. I'm thinking that'll work. But anyways, before I get too far into that, I need to get the pallets out. That's what I'm doing. I really said fuck it here, and I just went and got the skill saw because I had been screwing around with pallets for 2 days at this point, and I've got it pretty down pack. Like, I figured out how to do, like, how to get the pallet wood off. I figured it out, but I was so tired of hammering and getting nails out that I just said fuck it, and I got the skill saw out, and this is actually the last pallet I did for the week. I was just so done. And these will be fine for slats, like for the couch or for the bed or whatever, but I was really done. I wanted something quicker. I think for the last 3, if I need the last 3, I am going to just cut the nails instead of the wood, but we shall see. And you can see, like, I just went in with my hammer and my crowbar because they were coming off really easily. But this pallet especially gave me a lot of trouble. It just kept cracking. So I was like, nope, skill saw. Skill saw came out, and it's going to come out for the final 3 because I am done with the hammer and the crowbar. I actually didn't take any nails out of any of that wood because we're just going to use it for bonfire wood, and the nails will just fall to the bottom of our fire pit, and it is what it is. But I didn't even bother taking the nails out because, like I said, I was done. It was 2 straight days of just me ripping apart pallets, and that is it. So I needed something else. I should have pivoted, and I didn't, but I should have. Hello, it is Monday. I wanted to show you what I have been up to. You can probably hear the road noise. Sorry. I live on a semi-busy street. So a couple episodes ago, I told you guys that I bought my sink. They refunded me my money because they didn't have enough in stock, even though it said they had 3 in stock. Whatever. I bought my floor, and now I am very, very quickly running out of money. So I'm like, what can I do instead of a sink? I have these bowls from my grandmother, and this one I think is the deepest one. You can kind of see. It's fairly large. This is, I think, about how big the sink was going to be that I bought. But I just wanted to see if this would be a viable option with my $30 faucet. I know it looks fancy, but what do we think? Thoughts? I was never a mixed metals girly before, but I recently had a silver ring made with Holly's ashes and some of her hair, and it's a silver one, and I'm a mixed metals girly now. I don't know. So that could be an option for my sink because I am sanding. I did like a couple boards, and it was so hard on my hands. I had also cut before that, cut with the skill saw, reciprocating saw. I can't remember what it's called. I am going to cut the rest of my pallets. I have 3 left. I'm just going to cut the nails because all of my wood is splitting and I'm annoyed. And most of this wood is going to be for like decor. It's going to be for like my wall that you can see in the bus. It's also going to be, there's padding by the 2 doors, and I'm taking that off, and it's leaving like big holes where there's a bunch of wiring. So I'm going to make like a wood panel cover thing. So that's what a lot of this is going to be for. But the good wood I'm going to use for slats for my couch and maybe slats for my bed. Okay, and you can't see it. I'm horrible at this. This shelf over here, I'm gonna show you. So you can see I started sanding this, and it's not bad wood underneath. It looks really gross, like over here, but this is a little bit thicker. I think I want to use this, like I said, for like a toe kick for my toolbox. But it's a huge shelf. I also need to figure out how to get this apart. It looks like it's just held together by like nails. So I'm gonna go at it here in a bit. And like I said, I'm just gonna cut into the nails, into the pallets. Here's the pallets I have left. 1, 2, 3. I also put a layer of primer on this. I think I'm just gonna put a layer of paint on like it would be the top and the bottom, but I'm gonna have it sideways because you're not gonna see the inside of these because I'm gonna have those cube organizer thingies in there. So I think the only parts you're gonna see is the front and the back, and you might not even see those. So we shall see, but I'm gonna put some primer on it just to have it. You're definitely not gonna see the bottom or the top because this will be under the bed or this side, I don't know yet. And one of them will be on the floor. So I'm not gonna actually do too much with this because do I need to? I don't think so. But anyways, here's my pile. I've only done a couple. Most of these my mother-in-law did. I've done a couple of them, but oh my God, that hurts the hands. But anyways, I'm just gonna get to it. I probably won't film it. It's really boring. I'm just sanding, so, you know, I'll see you in a little bit. Here is the progress after 2 days of ripping apart and sanding. Not bad. I do still have those 3. I'm gonna just cut through the nails, but maybe tomorrow. I'm tired today. Hey y'all, it is Tuesday. I honestly wasn't even gonna film today. I was just gonna try to bang out a bunch of work, but I got that shelf tore out. This is what it looks like before. It's much more orange off camera. But I really wanted like a good before so that I can show you the after. That's just the bottom of a piece. That's not after, but I think this wood is going to be really beautiful once it's sanded down, and I'm excited. So here we go. Y'all, I got done with this day and I was like, did I get anything done at all? I was feeling super down on myself. I'm like, why can't I finish a project? I have been ripping apart pallets, ripping apart shelves, doing all of these things, just like sanding until it feels like my hands are gonna fall off because they're vibrating because of the sander. And I ended this day and I was so down on myself. And then I was like, wait a minute, you took apart that whole fucking shelf. I still don't have my mic on, and all you can hear is the road noise, so voiceover to the rescue. I was still on the same board, and I was on my 6th sanding disc. I was using a mix of 80 grit and 120 grit, but I literally had used up 5, and I had the 6th one on the sander. The varnish on the wood was like gumming up the sanding discs really bad. And it was like leaving residue. So there was still like some grittiness left, but there was so much crap on the sanding discs that it wasn't actually like sanding. So I had to take them off and put on a new one. And if I'm using 6+ sanding discs on each of these boards, like that's going to take a really long time. So I had gone onto ChatGPT and it had said like I could use like a paint stripper or a paint thinner or like some sort of something to like strip off this varnish. But I kind of just decided to sand down the sides that didn't have any varnish, see how far that got me, and see how much of this varnish I could hide before I go the paint stripper route. Might have to go the paint stripper route if I want to use like both sides, but so far I've built a shelf with it and I've been able to hide the varnish side. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday. And look what we have in the bus. I decided today was the day. Toolbox is in. It is not attached. Went to my dad's yesterday so he could cut down some wood for me, and I was going to make myself a little toe kick for the toolbox. It's underneath. I asked my dad if he could cut them for me because he's got the tools and I don't. And he was like, and like made it in like 2.5 seconds flat, which would have taken me a really long time, but very nice of him. Now I know exactly how to do it. He also cut the other pieces of wood that I have down so I can make another one, because there will be another countertop here as well where I can put my sink and stuff, because this is a toolbox. I can't sink a sink in with like plumbing and stuff. So, wow, those are some heavy duty wheels, as big as my head. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if there was bolts with these wheels. There is. Do I want to use the wheels for anything else? I feel like I want to build myself one of those little cart things. too. I'm not going to use the wheels in here, obviously, because I have a little toe pick. And I was going to use this and use it like a dish towel rack. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I feel like it's supposed to go this way. I might, once I get the fridge in here, I might actually use this. I'll see if there's room for it. Okay, but I wanted these because I feel like I will use these to attach the toe kick. Yeah, it's not attached to anything right now, so I'm gonna be really careful with it. But I wanted to measure out this space here because this is where my little cabinet is gonna be. I gotta figure out like how far I want it to be and make myself a little stitch.
Okay, are the bruises
as it were.
as obvious to me because I know they're there, or did y'all notice them right away too? On my right shin and my right knee. I don't know what I did. I probably hit myself with the pallet wood. I don't think I got myself with the hammer. Anyways, so I want to do like this weird countertop, this weird corner with like this flat piece because my sink will be in the corner. So I want to have this flat piece so I can like lean up against it.
So this is what I came up with. It will be here like that. This is not the right way. Please do not copy me. I just need to visualize it. Honest to goodness, don't do what I do. Just don't, because yeah. That's what it's gonna look like. Hopefully I can fit a trash can right there. I'm hoping. I know that my sink will fit there. Which, by the way, a little update on the sink. I told my husband what I was gonna do, and he was like, but don't you want a gold one? And I was like, yeah, I do, but like, let's just get this bus built, kind of a thing. Let's use what we have. We don't need to order anything else. And he went on Amazon and he found me a gold bowl, just like the one I showed you guys, except it was 12.6 inches. The bowl that I had was like 10 and a little bit. But he found me like a gold bowl to use as our sink, and it's $19 on Amazon. So I am gonna grab that. I'm gonna use that with my gold faucet. But yeah, I like having this in here. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I put this in. This is our underbed storage. It's that cube shelf that I painted. That is a small space. That is a small hallway space for sure. I'm gonna have to see if Glenn can fit through. I might actually have to bring, I don't know if we're gonna use like our cooler for the first little bit or if we are going to use the fridge, but I don't think the mini fridge door will open with only that much space. So yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But and like I say all of that, none of this is set in stone. I can change my mind. I can change this layout like tomorrow if I really want to. If Glenn comes in and he can't fit through that hallway, I'll change the layout. Like I do like the layout that we picked because it's got everything that we want in it, but I'm not married to it. Nothing is stuck down. I even put my bathtub cutout in the back there just so I could like visualize it because I'm a big visual girly. I need to see it. But I think I am gonna build a shelf for the jackery. I don't know. I was thinking about it. Today's gonna be a putter day though. I realize that I haven't given you a time update in this video at all. Today is solely a putter day. I am just puttering around. I'm trying to get like some measurements for things because all of my shit is at home. And it doesn't make sense for me to like bring it down, build it, and then like have to bring it back home. So, you know. Oh, and I'm gonna put up another string of lights. I did buy another string of lights. I bought this one with a switch. So, yeah, I'm gonna put those up as well on the other side of the roof. But yeah, today's a puttering day. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna give you time stamps in this video because I literally have just been puttering this whole video. I feel like sanding takes forever. I'm not going to give you a time update on that because just forever. Know that if you're sanding, it's going to take forever. Okay? But yeah, I'm just going to putter, probably put you on a time lapse. enjoy my puttering, or don't. Also, can I just say, look how beautiful this friggin' wood is. I'm just in love. It is not the same color as my countertop. I don't care. It's beautiful. It matches nothing in here. I don't care. It's beautiful. I'm gonna use my camera. Oh, I'm gonna use my camera. I'm gonna try it. I know it like autofocuses really bad. It was a $90 camera off of Amazon. I never use it. I just grab my phone. But I kind of need to be like on my phone. I kind of need to be on my phone. So I'm going to try with my camera and we'll see what happens. Also, I don't think I can put on my overalls today. It is so hot. It's like 10 in the morning and it's already 22 degrees. So it's hot.
Fuck's sakes. There are other people around here. Just...
But not coming up to the back of the bus.
Well, you asked me a question.
I did, but I just figured you'd text me back.
Well, I think it's down in the barn.
Okay.
I'll probably have to go grab it.
Okay.
I might come over from time to time.
You're gonna give me an early death. I'm going to an early grave.
Like, I have to announce that I'm here. How else do I do it?
Actually, I think when you're near the road, I think you should be like, I'm your husband, I'm coming over. Like those videos that we see, I think you should do that. Can you take your boots off and see if you fit through that? Because that's the
I'll fit through
hallway.
it.
Will you?
I might have to go sideways, but I
I
don't care.
barely do. Like, it's gonna be a sideways job.
Well, my butt's smaller than yours. It is.
I don't know whether to be offended or...
Well,
Anyways,
should my butt be bigger than yours?
no, we're gonna have to cut off the corner of our bed too, because our bed, I think, comes out to... Let me cut the corner of our bed.
The mattress?
Sit up here, right? So, if there's nothing here, then this can just swing over.
Somehow support there.
Because the bed's gonna sit up here. Well, the support is gonna be like here.
No, I'll figure it out.
Figure it out. But I'm not married to this layout. We can change the layout. We can put the bed in the back if we need to. I have way more lights left on that one. Let's plug them both in so you can get the full effect, okay? Okay. I made my husband save the mirror. This was the mirror that the bus drivers would have checked up on the kids with. I want this for my bathroom. I think it's probably gonna go right here. Could I backlight my bathroom mirror? I don't know. Anyways, lights are up. So hopefully this means that when we're in the garage and we have horrible lighting, I can just turn on the lights. You're supposed to like cut these lights at the end, but I don't want to. Like I want to use them for something, so I'm just gonna leave them. But yeah, lights are done. Here's another one of my sketches come to life. Look at that bed frame. Not put together yet. Will I just be sanding for the rest of my life? Nobody knows. All right, y'all, this is where I am ending at for today, Thursday, the day before you see this. I have my toolbox in, I have my underbed storage. This is my bed frame. So excited. And I built myself a little shelf for my jackery. It has sides and a front too. I just need to get wood glue and some nails. But yeah, this is where we're leaving for Thursday. I'm going home. See you later. Peace out.